So as we all know, LM trifurcation disease, though rare, accounts for 10 to 15% of all LM diseases and is often managed by surgery. However, due to the improvement of interventional hardware and techniques, now we can consider PCI in such cases with trifurcation anatomy. With its intrinsic anatomic complexity, 3 branches, at least 4 ankles, wide variability in the branch sizes and disease, it is recognized as a challenging lesion subset for PCI. So my patient is a 53-year-old male who was diagnosed as an NSTEMI. His TMT was positive, echo was normal, and we took him up for an angio, and this was the left system. It showed an LM with a 3-vessel disease, the Medina classification of 111. LAD had a proximal CTO, circumflexus and ostial 50% followed by a normal segment followed by proximal circ, and OM1 was totally occluded, and RCA had disease in the mid portion and the ostial PDA. So we thought of CABG with the high syntax score, but since the patient was not willing for CABG, we decided to go ahead with a high risk multi-vessel PCI. We thought we will go ahead with a LM trifurcation PCI followed by a stage PCI to the right system, and all 3 vessels were wired. LAD CTO was crossed, circ and ramus, all were pre-dilated, and LM LAD was stented with a 3.538 DES with a balloon embedded in the ramus. And post dilatation and pot was given to the LM LAD stent. Then after that we recrossed the circ and ramus. The OM was crossed with fielder, and the OM lesion, OM which was totally occluded was also opened. Sorry. And osteoproximal circ was serially pre-dilated. Following which circ to OM was stented using the TAP technique with a 2.5 into 16 stent, and a kissing dilatation was given, and after that we did a pot to the LM. So this is the result after the TAP. We saw an ostial pinging of the ramus. So the ramus was again rewired and dilated with a 212 balloon, and a simultaneous triple kissing inflammation dilatation was given, followed by a pot to the LM, and this was the result. So we wanted to know what was happening, so we went again ahead with a OCT run to LM to LAD, which showed a well opposed stent. But we couldn't see the ramus ostium in this run. Then we took the circ ostium was looking okay. Then we took a post run in the circ, which also showed a well deployed stent. And this was the run in the ramus, which showed a ostial tight stenosis of the ramus. So you can see here. And then, so we dilated the ostium of the ramus with a 2.510 NC balloon, and a final OCT run showed a opened up ramus ostium, and again that was followed by another tracing and a report to the LMCA, and this was the pre-procedure, and this was the post-procedure result. So PCI is a feasible option for LM trifurcation lesions, and LM trifurcation lesions classified by the modified Medina classification, and PCI to LM trifurcation, meticulous planning is advisable and may benefit from a detailed anatomic definition by IVUS or OCT and dedicated techniques like tracing. Intravascular imaging is invaluable in LM trifurcation lesions, and always do a pot following each triple kissing dilatation, and a long-term follow-up is essential, and our patient is doing good. Thank you.